The world of Formula One is on the brink of a seismic shift in 2024. The familiar roar of the engines may soon be drowned out by the thunderous applause for innovation and change. From McLaren's quest for a more consistent car to the introduction of sprint weekends at 6 different venues, the F1 landscape is set to undergo a transformation that could be as unpredictable and thrilling as the races themselves. So, what are these transformations? What does the world of F1 have in store for us? Well, let's start by taking a look at Mercedes. Mercedes is gearing up for a turbocharged transformation in the 2024 season. Toto Wolff, the maestro behind the scenes, spilled the beans on their grand plans for the W15, promising a radical revamp that's set to shake up the Formula One grid. Mercedes, the speed demons fueled by the success of their Monaco Grand Prix upgrade, are on a mission. 8 races into the season, and Red Bull's relentless dominance has left Mercedes hungry for victory. Wolff, the mastermind at the helm, has declared war on the status quo, aiming to claw back control from the runaway leaders. Now, here is where things get interesting. The W15 is getting a makeover that even a seasoned fashionista would envy. And even more interesting is that it won't break the bank. Wolff, the financial wizard, revealed that despite the F1 cost cap, Mercedes is unleashing a financial army of 46 to scrutinize every penny spent. They're not just throwing money at the car, they're conducting the symphony of efficiency. We're not just building stuff, we're simulating greatness. It's not about the money or the fancy wind tunnel hours. It's about decoding the language of speed and unleashing it on the track. Wolff explained with the confidence of a driver taking a hairpin turn. But what's the secret sauce Mercedes is cooking up for the W15? Well, it turns out that after Lewis Hamilton's stint in Canada, where he deemed Red Bull's rear end insane, Mercedes has a laser focus on improving traction. Wolff spilled the beans on their Achilles heel, low-speed corners. The W14 might have a ferocious front, but coming out of those tight turns, it's been more of a Sunday drive than a race-winning sprint. It's like a puzzle, aero, mechanics, and more, all tangled up. But Wolff said that they're looking into it. The W15 is going to have the traction of a cheetah with a rocket booster, apparently. Let's just hope it lives up to it. Mercedes isn't just tweaking a few nuts and bolts. They're unlocking the secrets of the speed universe. Wolff's excitement is intense as he spills the beans on the advancements in the wind tunnel, the growing understanding of the car's need for speed, and the steps that are making their strides more like giant leaps. Now, let's shift our focus to the Scuderia Ferrari camp, where the echoes of change are reverberating through the Maranello air. Fresh off the heels of a less-than-stellar performance in the 2023 season, Ferrari is looking to reinvent itself. Despite the hopes to build on the potential of their 2022 car, they find themselves trailing behind not only Red Bull, but also Mercedes and even Aston Martin. No victories in the bag, and the whispers of change are turning into a roar. Fred Vasseur, the captain steering the Ferrari ship, has been a bit coy about the details, hinting at potential changes without spilling the beans. But now, Enrico Cardo, Ferrari's head of the chassis area, has stepped into the spotlight, shedding light on the intricacies of Ferrari's overhaul. It will be a very different car, Cardo declared, emphasizing the need for a departure from their current model. The team realized that some architectural choices were holding them back, constraining development. The 2024 car won't be an evolution. It's a phoenix rising from the ashes, featuring a different chassis, a different design, and a different rear end. A complete transformation, you could say. Cardo didn't mince words. Ferrari knows what went wrong, and they are armed with a crystal-clear understanding of their weaknesses. The focus now is on delivering a product that aligns with their targets. It's not a blind journey into the unknown. Ferrari is well aware of the road ahead. In the midst of this transformation, the team isn't hitting the brakes on any season. Lessons learned from the SF23's evolution will shape the choices for 2024. Ferrari is in a crucial process, with Cardile highlighting the importance of ongoing development, even as the team shifts its gaze to the future. Carlos Sainz, the man behind the wheel for Ferrari, had voiced concerns about the car's consistency, indicating a struggle to predict performance from circuit to circuit. Cardile, however, offered a different perspective. While acknowledging the car's varying behavior from track to track, he also asserted that within a race weekend, the car's behavior remains consistent. Ferrari's recent testing at Zandvoort wasn't just a leisurely drive. It was a deliberate effort to fine-tune tools and gather data for the current and upcoming seasons. The team might be facing challenges, but they're not losing their grip on the wheel. And Ferrari's reign continues, with the promise of a new era on the horizon, and the anticipation among F1 fans is reaching a fever pitch. What about McLaren? What's in store for us? Well, McLaren has become the Red Bull's consistent shadow, securing podium finishes in 5 out of the last 6 races. By August of this year, the underdog narrative is gaining traction, and fans are tuning in to witness McLaren's meteoric ascent. In the midst of their impressive streak, Andrea Stella, the team principal, spilled the beans at the Brazilian Grand Prix. He pointed out the key differentiator between McLaren and Red Bull: tire management. Red Bull, with their tire handling prowess, still maintains the upper hand. As the gears turn towards the 2024 design, Stella hinted that the deficit closing progress wasn't limited to aerodynamics alone. It's a puzzle with both aerodynamic and mechanical pieces, and McLaren is meticulously piecing it together. Pressed for details on the tire degradation challenge, Stella remained cryptic but emphasized the intricate dance between aerodynamics and mechanics. McLaren also knows it's not a one-dimensional battle. It's a fusion of elements requiring a strategic blend. Looking ahead to the 2024 season, Stella acknowledged the impending radical revamp by rivals like Mercedes and Ferrari. The F1 battleground is set for a shakeup, and McLaren is gearing up for the challenge. Stella sees his team as well-positioned for the winter push, benefiting from a competitive starting point this year. Highlighting McLaren's current form, Stella revealed the team's unique journey. The MCL60 in its launch spec wasn't the ideal blueprint. McLaren had to navigate a path of continuity and discontinuity, retaining some elements while overhauling others. The car that took the track in March wasn't a linear evolution. It required a dive into different concepts to unlock its full potential. Maybe not much from them, but Alfa Romeo is not left behind. Valtteri Bottas, the Finnish speedster, spilled the beans on Alfa Romeo's game plan to bounce back from the trials and tribulations of the 2023 campaign. Alfa Romeo, once a force to be reckoned with, witnessed itself slipping to the 9th spot in the 2023 order, leaving Bottas and teammate Zhou Guanyu with a meager 16 points across 22 races. A challenging year, indeed. Bottas, reflecting on the past year, found solace in the early glimmers of success, notably the solid performance in the Bahrain opener. However, the tough ride that followed left him yearning for more highlights in the upcoming season. Fueled by a brand new car. Now let's talk about James Key, the recently appointed technical director, plucked from McLaren. With his expertise, Alfa Romeo is set to unleash a completely new car for 2024. Bottas, eager for redemption, highlighted the importance of this transformation, emphasizing the need for significant strides over the winter. In this sport, with the margins we have, it's everything, Bottas stated, underscoring the critical areas where the team needs to shine. The promise lies in the fresh ideas, new faces, and a revamped technical department. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Alfa Romeo. Bottas, dissecting the C43 package, acknowledged the team's consistent upgrades throughout the year, but confessed that the progress wasn't monumental. In a sport where innovation is king, Alfa Romeo aims to break the mold, thinking outside the box with a roster of new talents. The past season saw steady progress, but in F1, that's not always enough. Alfa Romeo recognizes the need for a leap forward, embracing new concepts and innovative approaches. Bottas, now ranked 15th in the driver's standings, and Zhou, at 18th, are ready to continue their partnership for a third successive season, bringing their combined experience to the track. As the curtains close on 2023, Alfa Romeo is gearing up for a rebirth, a phoenix rising from the ashes of a challenging campaign. The 2024 season promises not just a new car, but a new era for this historic team. The anticipation is building, and F1 fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the Alfa Romeo legacy. Well, what do you think? Will these revolutionary changes catapult one team to new heights, or will they level the playing field for all? And how will these modifications alter the strategies and dynamics of the races? Only time will tell, and we'll be here to update you. So hit that like and subscribe button for more content. See you next time.